In some of our episodes, we may discuss financial products. Please note that all discussed will be factual information only, and nothing you see or hear should be considered as financial advice. Should you wish to be advised on any of the products discussed, we suggest speaking to an independent financial advisor.
So there's just one little thing I'd like to say. Housekeeping is, if we're not speaking, can we please keep our microphones on mute to prevent any feedback? Okay, thanks everybody, and I'm handing it over to Mikhail.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. I will start with sharing my screen. Today we're going to start with opening a trading account on Bitmex and a testing account. And for that we will there won't be any money from our side involved. It will just be a simulated trade. So you just go to testnet.bitmex.com. You can Google test account Bitmex. It also works. It takes you to the link. Then you just click on register to create a new account. It's a bit laggy. Wait a little bit. I'm just going to shut down some applications here. Okay, now it works. Press register, input your email address, and then your password and the country of residence. Name isn't important, and you accept the terms of service, press register. I already have an account, so I just log in with my credentials. I just press login. Then it will. Then we ask you if you want to show notifications, and I don't want to have those notifications. Then you get a training account, and I have done some trainings here from before. So I have, but you start with available balance of 0.01 XBT. And that's its equivalent of 1,000 contracts, 100, 50 USD. So this is the main screen for Bitmex. Then first here you actually purchasing USD a contract. It's not a real Bitcoin you're trading, it's a contract. So one USD is one contract. And then you just input what price you want to buy it. And this is 166.84.5 right now. But the actual Bitcoin price, this is the actual market price, 67.36, but it's trading in this paper for this amount. This is what they're selling in here. So then you just, if you want to buy, 66.85, and yes, for 50 contracts of 50 USD, then you can just press buy or sell. And then going down, you can see the cost here. It is 0.003 XBT in what they will tell you to. That's the cost of the trade. And then you can just a post-only market would only not execute immediately against the market, just to ensure a maker rebate. Then there's maker fee and taker fee. And maker fee is actually free of charge, and it's a limit order. But a taker fee, they pay a little bit more, but it executes as a market order, so it executes immediately. So if you press post only, then you will only use limit orders, and then the trading will be free of charge. They don't take any costs there. So 66.85, then I'll buy for 50 contracts or 50 USD. And then you can go down here and you will see leverage. If you want to use leverage, for this example, I will just use 1.1 X leverage, so not using anything. So it will be direct. So 50 contracts, no extra leverage or something. They also go over it in Prosperity U about leverage. But if you use, for example, 3x leverage, you will actually purchase for 150 USD in contracts. So then if Bitcoin goes up, then you will earn 3 times the money or the Bitcoin. And then if it goes down, you will also lose 3 times as much if you use leverage. That's a really powerful tool, but for this example, we just input a purchase order on $50 and just press buy, and then you come buy 50 contracts of XBT USD at 66.85. It's gone down a little bit, so when I press the buy button here, it will execute immediately. Then you see the order value is 0.074 XBT, and I have available 0.0121. Cost 1x. Available balance, I have actually more, so I could buy more than 50 USD if I wanted to. At the market price, this is the market price, and this is the contract price. The contracts are just for the paper trading, what they are selling right now. And then, since I don't use any leverage in this one, the market price estimated liquidation difference 50.3%. So if Bitcoin goes down to 33.91, then I will have a 0 in my account. But for now, I will buy at this price. Just click the buy button, and then it comes as an active order. You can just look and feel. This is my old purchases. I have the purchase before 66.92 that I sold. Was a little bit of loss of that one. I just need to refresh so it comes up in active orders. It should be coming up instantly. Let's try again. Press the buy button. Buy 50 contracts like 66.84.5. And then when they sell me a contract, it's in active orders now, 66.84.5, and 50 contracts for 50 USD, my trading account, and the order value is 0.074. It's a limit order, and start is new. So when it goes through, it should go through right now. Soon enough. I just put another buy order at 66.85.5 just so it will go through immediately. First, I need to cancel this one, and then just clear it out, and then it's gone. And if I buy it at a higher price, then it will go through. Anyway, that's how you do a buy order. You can also, if you think Bitcoin is going down, you can instead put a sell order or a short, and then it will. If Bitcoin drops in value, you will make money in that way instead. So I can also make a sell order, and it's the same, but instead of if Bitcoin goes to this value, if it's go to $7,600, then you will be zeroed. But for now, I have both a short position and a buy position, but those don't work together. So we go clear, but I don't understand why this comes up. Well, that's. Has anyone got any questions about leverage, buy, sell, short?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also using the testnet platform, and what is a bit unclear to me is sometimes, but basically, you know, on Binance, when I'm on a buy and then I get a sell signal, so I just sell and it's good. But on Bitmex, would I do the same? So let's say I'm buying right now, and I get a sell signal. So do I just execute a sell order or short? And don't I have to cancel my buy order before? Do I have to close it or not?
And when the order comes through, I will try to make another one that is so it appears here. I'll try to.
Yeah, so let's say, you know, we are on a buy now.
Cancels or has expected participated. Okay, some weird error message there. I'll just go to. Reset everything. There, now I have 50 contracts here on 6684.5. So when someone sells for 6684.5, I will then get the position over here. So now it just doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's hard to make a video when it doesn't work.
Yeah. Anyways, like I'm not sure, you know, but somehow it I'm not too sure if it is going as simple as on Binance. So that if I'm buying right now and I get an exit signal, that I just punch in a sell order and automatically it will sell everything. I'm not.
Yeah, you just go to the limit and then you input the price you found.
Yeah. Well, that is. I mean, that is clear. You know, that is
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
That is clear. The how to do it. But if that is really correct, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, if you have a stop loss in place, then you first need to cancel it. If it's on a stop loss here, you can put in a stop order, but first I have to have a position to actually be able to make a stop.
Yeah. But I'm not talking about a stop loss. I really mean, if we are buying now and now we get an exit signal, so is it enough to just put in a sell order? Because the sell on Bitmex is a bit different. It's actually shorting, and shorting is different than selling a bit.
If you when it comes to positions here, no, there will come up a button here that says close in a limit order, and then there will be a market button here. So then if you just click on the market button, it will automatically close you out of the deal instantly. So that's a really cool thing too.
Yeah, but so then you still didn't really answer my question. So do I first have to close my buy order before I put in a sell order? That was the question. Because on Binance, I don't have to do that. There I either buy or I sell.
if you just close the order, then it will be clear. So if you are pressing in a sell order, then you will enter a short position when you do that. So then then Bitcoin must go down if you want to make money on that side. No, it doesn't give me any orders or any fills or anything. So it's hard to make a video when it doesn't give you what you want. Buy. And it shows up. Order canceled by 50 contract. There's some error message here, so I don't understand why it gives me that. It doesn't usually do that. I'll try just refresh my screen, see if it works. 6684.
Yeah, just try without leverage, maybe. Just try without leverage.
No, there isn't an error at least. So. But now someone has to sell it at this price. Let us do that.
Well, okay, you got the buy ordering.
Yeah, it's active, but no, just wait for people to sell it to me at this price. It keeps. It is a little bit slower on paper trading because there isn't as much people doing it as compared to the live.
Yeah.
Trading.
So it is not. It is an order, but it is not filled yet.
Yeah, it isn't filled.
Yeah.
There's 23,174 others that are buying at the same price that I am, so I have to wait a little bit for those to clear out, and then I can get my 50 orders, 50 contracts that I bought. Yeah, there we are, order filled.
Yeah.
Yay. So it jumped up a little bit down. Now we can see over here, you can set your sell at limit price. If you just click close, then it will create a sell order on your contract that you have bought here. And if you click on the market, then it will exit at the market price. It will exit immediately. Anyway, let's start over. We have a purchase XBT USD. That's the thing we're buying in this video, and that's what the signals are for 50 contracts or 50 USD. It's not you're not buying in Bitcoin price, but it's called contracts instead. So entry price, what I bought it at 6684.5, and then the market price is a little bit different than the entry price because they are selling contracts at a lower rate than what the market is at right now. This is the live Bitcoin price, 67.46 right now. Liquidation price, if Bitcoins drop to 3,351, then I will lose out my entire position that I bought, even though it's at 1 point leverage. I don't. Yeah, and if you go to margin, it's how much you need to have in. Actually, I haven't learned about what that is yet, but unrealized P&L ROE. Then we'll go to that. Unrealized profit and loss on this contract and return on equity percentage. So when it's at minus 0.01 because the price hasn't moved from when I bought it. And the entry price and the current price here is the same, so that's why it's at 0. And when it goes up, say, but it moves a little slow, but when it goes up, this number will change to a positive one, and when it goes down, it will go into a negative number. Realized P&L every single every day they do some balance checking. If you go and look at my old order history here, you can see actually not. Anyway, every single day they have at 2 a.m. they go through and calculate how much profit or loss you have on your position that you have, if you have one.
Yes. Okay. But okay. So now you're buying a contract. You're buying Bitcoin. So you think it's gonna go up. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you would close that.
Okay.
Either with the price or click on market. That is clear. That would mean that your money would be in Bitcoin again, but you wouldn't be on a buy, right?
If I now close the position, it will I will have XBT USD again, and then it will return back, so I can buy more contracts. So my available balance will adjust to.
Yes. Okay, that is clear. But let's say you get a signal that it will go down. You get an exit signal, and that was my initial question. So what would you do? Would you just enter a sell or short, or would you first close this buy order?
First, you always need to close your position if it's in a positive. So you just close with the market. Close with the market, then it's fastest.
So you always need to close it first.
Yes.
Yeah, that is what I thought. That was a bit confusing to me in the beginning. So you need to close it first, and then you would enter your short position.
Yeah, if I want to do a short position, then I will do that.
Yeah, of course, if you want to do it.
Yeah. So now I can just press close and then close on the market order, and then it will be a little bit more expensive than a limit order. This is a limit order close, and this is a market order immediate close. So it will be costing a little bit to use this button compared to this button. But now, for illustrative purpose, I will just close it at the market order, and then it will be gone. And then it says sells 50 contracts of XBT USD at market price. This will close the entire position at the available market price. And then I just close the position, and then it's sold. 50 contracts as USB sold, 83.5. The order is fully filled. So it's immediate. Then Bitcoin, you can wait for Bitcoin to go down, or you can enter a short position at 66.84. This was in 66.85. And then you just enter a sell short, and then you can use leverage if you want and then you just press sell. Then it goes into active orders, and when the price goes up, then and someone wants to buy at this price when all these orders have been filled, then it will close, and you see the quantity is minus 50 instead of plus 50. So I'm actually selling my contracts at this price and wait for it to go down if I think Bitcoin is going down. So that's what you can use to when you anticipate the market is going down. And then when it fills, it's the same thing. You can close it at the market position, or you can close it at the limit position. But market is instant, and it just looks for the closest price on what the order is, and then it closes everything. And yeah. if you go back to order history, you can see what I bought, what I just did here at markets. I bought in here at 66.84.5 at 924.46 at limit order, and then I sold it at a market order and at 6 minutes later, and then you can see the price here. So I made a little bit of loss on $1 on the price when I did this particular trade, but it doesn't make too much of a difference because it's only $50 and then just a minuscule amount of loss on this particular trade. It doesn't show anything. Okay. Anyway, so that's how you both do buys and sells. If you sell, then you will short and hope it will go down, and buy is for when you think it will go up.
Yeah. So basically on Bitmex, whenever there is a switch from the signals, you always close your last order.
Yes.
And then you put in the new one.
Yes. Okay. So now I just need to have some active order in before I can. But this is how you make a stop limit. You go to stop market, stop limit. Then you just put in how much you want to sell and at what price. This is the trigger, the same as in the previous stop limits. I did video on Binance. This is a stop limit price. This is trigger order, and then what you will actually sell it for. And then you set buy stop or set sell stop. Now I don't have an order, so I can only do a buy stop. But when I do have a long position, when I have a long position, a buy order, then I can set a sell stop at the price I wanted to. See, it's gone down a little bit now. So you set at 66.00, for example. If it goes down to this, if it hits that, then you just set a sell stop. And you just use the leverage you had from your earlier position, and then you hit sell.
Yeah.
The stop order would increase your position from 0 to -50 constants on execution, but you have a close on trigger selected. Now it says this message because I don't actually have an order on the 50 contracts. But if I had done this, this message would not pop up. This option intended for closed orders only. If you proceed, this stop may actually cancel upon triggering. Then I just place a stop loss. And then I have an active stop loss here. It shows up here, but you need to have an open position to use stop limits, at least for.
Yeah, of course.
For canceling, but you can, yeah. That's the short video I have for today. So now I want everyone to go to Bitmex and open a test account and do some paper trading.
Okay, let's do that then. I've already got my account open. So has anyone got any questions on any of this at all? Or anything really that you want to talk about to do with signals and trading? No?
Oh, I do have a quick question, Hazel.
Okay, hi Don.
Hi, Hazel. I've been noticing that there's two platforms that they use, Bitmex and Binance. Are there any particular advantages to either one?
The most advantages for Bitmex is that you can use both a sell, you can short, you can't make a short position, thinking when the price is going down on Bitcoin, then you will gain on a downturn as well.
Oh, okay.
That's something you can't do in Binance. And then also this leverage, you can also use this leverage. So you will have 3 times as much contracts in place than you would normally have with your own money. So you can use extra in the market order. But yeah.
Oh, I see.
These are the two main differences from Binance and Bitmex.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you.
Most people, I believe, though, Don, are using Binance and
Hazel.
quite happy with how they're using it.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. So I haven't used Bitmex, but I'm using Binance, and I'm really pleased with that.
Okay. Cool.
And that's what I have for today. So
yeah, okay. Are we done, everybody? Any other questions?
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, hi. Is that Red? Hi,
Yeah,
Red.
hi. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
How you doing? Sorry I was a bit late. I've been cooking. Are you going to show, is this going to be recorded? Because I missed the first sort of 10 minutes or so, so I came in halfway through.
Yes, it's been recorded.
Okay,
yeah, it's all
cool.
recorded, yeah. Yeah.
Not on your own, Red.
On that afterwards. Hey, how you doing, Pete?
I said, you're not on your own. I came in 20 minutes late.
Okay. I mean, I've been using Binance quite a lot. I'm really, really happy with it, especially the telephone app. It's been really, really helpful for me. The biggest complaint I've heard from many people is that when in and do the trades, I have spoken to Hazel, and hopefully I'll be doing a training session on how to use your app on your phone for Binance only. I found it really, really helpful, and putting stop losses in as well. I really want to get into the Bitmex as well, because I'm quite excited about using the leverage for sure. Looks pretty encouraging. But as far as straight trading is concerned, using your app on your phone, it really is a good app. It does everything it says on the tin. You can do a trade literally in a minute. And with your stop losses as well, it's super easy. Once you get to know what 1% of everything is, it's super easy, or 2%, to put your stop losses in to protect yourself. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I've had a great day today with Bitcoin. But hopefully it'll continue.
Yeah, that would be great, Red. If we could do the phone app thing, that I've got all my phones set up, but I haven't actually used my phone to do any trading. I prefer my laptop, but I would like to have that tutorial from you. So when do you think when do you think you can do it?
I have no idea. We're super busy at work at the moment with the glamping site. So as soon as I get notification, I'll give you 3 days notice anyway, Hazel, for that. I've just got to try and sort out a webcam so that I can actually hold it over the top of my phone, so people can see what I'm doing and what I'm pushing for that. But as soon as I've got all that sorted, I'll give you the heads up for it. But I mean, I have to say, I've been really, really impressed. So what I intend to do is take people through. I've got an iPhone, so this will be a tutorial on people who've got iPhones, unfortunately. I don't know how it works with Androids, but I'll run everything through, from setting it up on your phone and then how to use it.
Great, that's fantastic. I look forward to that, yeah. Okay, great. I have to say I'm pleased as well. I haven't been doing much trading lately. The last I did was about 5 days ago. And today I sold at 6745, so I was pleased with that, from 6620, I think it was. So anyway, like you, I'm really pleased with the way I'm personally progressing with the little bit that I've done so far. So So that's good.
I think we're all in the same learning curve, Hazel.
Yeah.
Are you doing dailies or live, Hazel?
Bit of both, actually. Yeah. I like it when I'm at my computer and I'm here for a few hours. I do like the interaction with the live signals, and you know, sometimes I even do the trades without the signals as well. You know, if I can see it going up and up and up, then I'll use my intuition and make a trade. But what I want to do is really test this, so I'm really confident in sharing with people, you know, this is what I do, this is the success I've had. You know, that's what we need to be able to tell people, isn't it?
Yeah,
for sure.
At a personal level, you know, not that, oh, this is what my upline's been doing, you know, but at a personal level, I feel we need to be able to share it confidently.
Yeah, and I mean, with myself, I'm a very low BTC user. You know, I haven't got oodles of money in there at all. But I think sometimes that's almost a better thing, because a lot of the people who are coming into Unify are in a similar sort of situation as I am. They haven't got lots of money, so it makes it feel more real to them. You know, if they're starting off with £300-400 in BTC, and they can see you're making even 50 or £100 a month off it, then no, that's a lot of money to a lot of people. So I think if you keep it real, then you're more likely to encourage people to do the same.
Yeah, I totally agree, Red. Totally agree, because that's the majority of people.
Yeah,
okay.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to mute myself now. Okay.
Okay, great. Anybody else want to have any input? Okay, I'm going to stop the recording. So if you want to chat about anything else, that's good to go as well. So I'll just stop the recording, because this will be to share in other groups as well with and on YouTube, on Mikhail's YouTube channel.